So this is the straight ankle lock from single leg X guard. Again, my knees are above his knee to control his knee joint so that when I start manipulating the ankle, he's not going to be able to turn his knee off angle to relieve the pressure. So keeping my knees pinched, I'm hooking around his ankle kind of like a guillotine. And I'm grabbing my hand, palm over the top of my hand here, just like this. There's two theories on how this submission is done. One is by creating pressure on the back of the Achilles. So you could provoke a tap via the pain on the back of the Achilles. And if you're strong enough, you could also dislocate his ankle, but it takes an enormous amount of strength as well. The other theory is moving your armpit up further on the toes, which is actually going to attack the top of the foot. And there you can definitely do some real damage, breaking people's top of their feet. So either way, I'm gonna show you each one. First one, again, grabbing my hand, keep your elbows pinched, knees pinched, and I want to turn onto my shoulder. Now, right now, the soft part of my arm is against his Achilles, and it's not really bugging him that much. So I want you to pay attention to Al's face. When I turn my thumb up to the ceiling, the hard part of my wrist goes into the back of his Achilles and creates pain. So I'm grabbing my hands together, elbows are in tight. I'm on my shoulder, and now just watch his face. He probably won't tap, but I'm just gonna turn that up, and you can see how that kind of causes some pain. Now, if he doesn't tap just from that, then I start arching my back and looking behind me to create pressure on the back of the Achilles and ankle area. Now, like I said, there's two different theories on this. The second one is moving my armpit up the toes so I can break the top of the foot. What you may find here is that if you go too far, the foot will slip all the way out. And so that's what you're kind of risking there. So I always recommend going for the lower one first and then moving up from there. So we're here, same position we are in, and now I allow the toes to come up into my armpit more. And he's already kind of feeling it. When I go onto my shoulder, he may tap just from the my elbow pinch over his toes, but if he doesn't, then I start to arch my back again and do some damage from there. So we'll go in here, and now I start to arch my back. Yeah, I didn't really get that far before he taps. Now I would say if you try both of those and they both fail, we just go back to our sweep again. So I pass off the pants, hand goes to the floor, I get up in base, and I score my 2 points if he had started in a standing position originally. Another angle. So I've got the pain tap first, turn onto my side, turn up my wrist, and he taps just from that. Let it sneak up into my armpit. Same type of finish, but just attacking a different part of his foot altogether.